Hello, YouTube. Well, it's me, and I just thought I would give you a update on the test that I mentioned. I took it, and I passed it. Woo! You passed, what? With my trumpet, what? Okay. I don't know if you can see that. I got a 75. And I know that you may think that's like not very good, but you don't know this teacher. I spent most of my days in the Math Learning Center. I want to call it, some people call it the Math Lab, but whenever I say that, it feels like I'm saying the Meth Lab, and it just doesn't feel right. So I spend my days in the Math Learning Center, and the tutors there, whenever I tell them who my teacher is, they're like, oh. So when the tutors in the Math Learning Center have that reaction, when you tell them who your teacher is, yeah, it's a hard teacher. And I failed my last test, to be honest with you. But luckily, he gives us 7 points extra credit, and I do them, and I still failed the last test anyway. I passed the test before that, barely. After the extra credit with a 73. So, with my extra credit, I'll be getting an 82 on this test, and I'm relieved. So, yeah, and then here I am in my glasses. You see my glasses? I don't need them. They're e-readers, but I'm just wearing them to impress y'all with my intellectual looks here. You know it's hot. So, yeah, I got these because in my Composition 2 class, it's the teacher, he's not an animated guy, for one. I call him Mr. Big L. That's another story. And it's whiteboard on top of a stark white wall, and the ceiling is white with fluorescent lights all along, and there's white walls on the sides, and the floor is white, and everything's white, and weirds my eyes out. So I got these e-readers to cut the glare, and it helps. But then it just gives me wearing glasses you ain't used to wearing headache. So either way, I'm screwed. But anyway, so the test. Yes, let's go back to the test. Don't distract me. The test I'm very thrilled about because, like I said, I failed my last one and I was in a state of desperation. And so I went to my teacher and I begged for mercy. No, I didn't. But I just basically told him, look, sir, look, bitch. No, I didn't say that. Nobody's done this to him. I said, sir, as much as I respect you and I know you're a wonderful teacher, you know, when I was in college algebra, I was in an assisted online course, which is basically you're doing your work online, you watch the lectures, and the teacher walks around and just answers questions if anyone has a question. And that worked very well for me because I don't know what it is. It's just math that this happens in so far. When the teacher is up there lecturing, my mind just turns off. It's just, and you do not enter. Something about it. And they say there's different styles of learning. I think when it comes to math, I am a kinetic learner. So I just have to get in front of the computer and learn and get my hands on it and move shit around. You know what I'm saying? So I told him this, and I said, you know, and I've been in the class because I respect your teaching and I don't want to be rude, but the thing is, I'm about to fail this class, and you know, I'm paying for the class. You know, it's not about paying to be polite. You know, I need to succeed in this, and so I'm asking you for permission to skip class and just go and do class in the Math Learning Center because I have my 11 o'clock to 12:20 class, and then I had a class between that, but I dropped it, and then I had the trigonometry class, which is what this is, from 2:30 to 3:40, I don't know, something like that. And so I had that class that I dropped, I had that whole space open, so I would go to the Math Learning Center, start to get going and get my groove on, and then I have to pack everything up and go to class, and then go back to the Math Learning Center for a while. And it was just pain in the butt. So I asked him, can I just do class in there? And I've been spending all day in there, and it paid off this time because this is the best I've ever done on one of his tests. And I know it doesn't seem like a high grade. It's not a high grade. It's not. But he's an extremely difficult teacher. He's one of the, he teaches old school, you know, and he's one of those teachers where it doesn't necessarily teach so much as weeds you out of your week. So, on another note, please check my earrings. I made them myself. Well, they came with other beads on them, and I got them because I thought that one at the bottom, if it'll stop moving, wow, that's kind of fail. Anyway, hello. That one at the bottom kind of looks like Jupiter. And I saw it, I was like, that's amazing. So I got it, and I took the other beads off, and I put some of the planets, Mars, Venus, Jupiter. I forgot which one was which. Uranus, Neptune. Which one comes first? One of you will tell me, you obnoxious fucks. Anyway, so yeah, so they're my planet earrings. Science geek girl. What? And that's about it. That's all I have to share with you. My little vlog. My sharing of my little small victory. And it's good to do that, you know, especially for me. Because, like, I got a raise. It was a prorated raise because I was hired halfway through the year. So, but I got a raise of 11 cents, and I was like, woohoo! And my boss was like, it's not that big a deal. And I told her, you know what, ma'am? My life is like a country song. And if I didn't celebrate the teeny tiny little victories that you see as insignificant, ma'am, I wouldn't celebrate nothing at all. So I took my little 11-cent raise and wiggled my head right on out the office. So she didn't fire me. I'm still there. Okay, so that's about it. I know my place is a mess. I cleaned up for you guys. Anyway, all right. Thanks for watching, those of you who are still out there, and bueno, bye.